So the next leg of our adventure is in Vietnam. We started down the bottom by working our way through the Mekong Delta and then ended up in Ho Chi Minh City. The first place in the Mekong Delta we visited was a place called Can Tho. Definitely pronounced that wrong, as per usual. We had to get up really early in the morning.
Welcome to Vietnam. This morning we're going to two markets. One's the biggest one in the Mekong, the other one less touristic. We're about to hit another boat.
Hey Matthew, are you sure the engine's on? It's whisper quiet.
First market we're visiting is a wholesale market. They're selling things on bulk, which are then going to be taken into the main sort of land-based market in the centre of town. This wood can withstand being in water and is used in foundations for houses in the main town and actually on the river.
Hey, we're at a floating market. It's a local market where local people go to buy food, fruit and vegetables. We've had some watermelon, it was nice.
We're going to learn how rice noodles are made. They mix rice powder and tapioca powder and then cook it into thin discs, which are then dried on sort of bamboo drying racks. To cook the discs, they use a fire with a mixture of like the husks from outside of the rice and cloth because it's cheaper. We've innocently been walking through the countryside and now we found a school retreat where they're having a party.
My name's Matthew.
So Matt's bonding.
My name's Ho.
Hello, Dad.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
They got a whole bunch of fruit for us and then got us to dip it into chili salt, which was quite spicy, and I tried to man up and pretend like it wasn't burning my mouth out, but it was. And then they had a series of pictures with us like we were celebrities.
And well, they've obviously seen us on YouTube.
Ah, of course, yeah, they recognise us off of YouTube, yes. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. We just got on a motor taxi and the driver that Matt has said he can help us out with getting to our next destination. We were gonna go get a bus and then maybe stay in a hotel and then find somewhere to go later. But he's saying that he can take our bags on a little scooter and then he's gonna drive us on the back. We shall see how this goes. Matt's ready to go. I'm nearly ready to go. Let's do this.
We've been going for probably about 25-30 minutes. My bottom really hurts.
Now we're on a ferry.
How was it?
We finally arrived at the guest house. It was nice. Then the next day,
We've got some bikes today, some sort of children's style push bikes with no suspension, no gears, questionable brakes, and my handlebars, if you hold them straight, it veers off to the left, which in this country is in the middle of the road. But we're going to go exploring. Matt's got some supplies.
You want bottle?
The first bit of jeopardy we've got today is getting over a big bridge. So let's see how we get on with this.
Garden.
We've been cycling for a little bit and we've come to an astonishing realisation that on the back of our bikes we've got some footrests, so one person can cycle and one person can stand on the back, so we've been exerting twice as much energy as we needed to.
Oh, that is really hard to do.
What we've discovered is that this is a stupid idea. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Then we moved on to
Benche. We're walking from where we're staying down to the river. We're going to buy loads of street food along the way. First of all, 30 pence bambao.
Pork. Alright, mate. See this on YouTube. Oh, there's an egg inside.
Next up, Matt is going to get a smoothie.
Strawberry, 60 pence.
We've got a bowl of deep fried things.
Stepping time, it's a stepping time.
We've got some mystery meat. We've got okra. Bowl of mystery meat, £1.
With okra, I like okra.
Got me a banh mi. Tastes like bread and pickles.
Bread and pickles.
And more mystery meat.
Mystery meat.
30 pence.
30 pence. I've got banh mi kai, which is bread meat hot. Hello. Mystery sprinkles, bit of green, some chili sauce, mostly bread. 15 pence.
Squash sugar cane with lime and peanuts. 20 pence. Hello. Hello. What this gentleman here is eating is some kind of like flatbread.
We think it's something like bang trang nuong. Oh, that's not nice.
There's a lot of fish in that, isn't there?
Very fishy.
Only 15 pence though. Heart waffle.
San Pedro de Atacama. I'm Matt, this is Ian, and this
is a reference to a video that you won't have watched.
This is a heart waffle. We bought 10 of them. They cost us equivalent of 1 pence each. 1 penny each, because pence is plural.
And we're finishing off with some more smoothies. Matt's taken his seat, expecting food to be delivered to him.
Cheers to smoothies, just under 60 pence each.
What a bargain, and just to be clear, that was £4 for the two of us, for all the food and all the drink. Smashing. After this we made our way to Ho Chi Minh City, which used to be called Saigon, and I wanted to explore using the medium of my stomach. So we went on a pretty cool food tour.
Bye Matt! So Nicholas and I, we're driving on a bike through some dark alleyways. Nicholas has assured me that he's a very safe driver, but that this is going to be like Fast and the Furious. The reason Nicholas is driving me on this bike is because he's taken us on a food tour around Ho Chi Minh City. We have to drive with all the other people on these streets. Compared with London, it's very crazy.
Compared with everywhere, it's pretty Stomach, heart, lung, and liver as well.
Truly, truly awful.
Behind me is the Opera House in Ho Chi Minh City downtown area. It was built by the French, obviously, classy people, and then during the American War it was massively bombed. It was rebuilt in 1975, but then it was only allowed to be used by Communist Party leadership. The first time actual Vietnamese people got to go in here was in 1999, and the first performance, Miss Saigon. It seems like American capitalism has been fully embraced in Vietnam.
Yeah, let's go to this is the lab. And from the lab, go to the train. From the train. Every four can run this direction. Hey, you use lipstick?
Do I use lipstick? No.
And
That's really crunchy.
Yeah,
that'll be the baby.
Baby, baby shrimp. Yeah, baby. Baby, baby shrimp.
It's not Domino's. City Hall. Yeah. So we're going past City Hall. There's City Hall. Good camera work there, Ian.
You guys, we will enjoy the coconut ice cream, fried coconut, and corn. Sweet.
Sweet. Cute. Handsome.
And what about the ice cream?
Oh my god, you're so funny.
More.
Hi.
More. Hi. Bye.
Yo!
Then the next day we went on a walking tour.
That's the city hall behind me. It used to be a hotel when this was a French colony, and now it's the town hall. We're inside the post office, and there's a map on the wall showing Saigon about 100 years ago, and it's tiny. These are some of the fanciest telephone booths I've ever seen, and they used to be for the telegraph, and there's a map above to show you all the places in Southeast Asia that you can call from them. Walking past Notre Dame Basilica, built by the French, shockingly. It took them 13 years to build, and all the materials were shipped from France to make it. All the money. We've been approached by some people and we've been asked to read a traditional Vietnamese poem.
Bông thà, cao cao, lá gòn, cá ngọt.
La Gong Ga Jo. Oh, that's really sweet. We've just been walking around the Reunification Palace, which was built by the Americans in the south as a place for their puppet government to run the country, and then as their kind of war office when they stepped into the war officially. Obviously the things that went on here had a massive impact on the country, but the most interesting bit for me was going down into the bunkers underneath this place. And it's just straight out of James Bond, straight out of Cold War politics, spying, communications. It's really hard because this kind of era and architecture has been romanticized so much to me, and then you get reminded of what it was built for and the massive oppression of people. So there's a bit of a conflict going on in my head. We are at the Ko Chi tunnels today, which is a tourist attraction, and it shows a small part of the 250 kilometers of tunnels that were dug by the Viet Cong during the war to protect themselves from the Americans. This is one of the air holes on entrances to the tunnel network, and when they captured or killed an American soldier, they would put the uniform by the hole, so when the Americans used sniffer dogs to try and find the holes, then it wouldn't identify as Viet Cong. Pretty smart. We've just been shown some of the traps that they use. They're all pretty medieval and quite grim to see, but they must have done a lot of slowing down rather than actually killing enemy.
We've just got to the end of the first part of the tour, and so you can pretend you're in the war yourself by taking part in the shooting range and get rewarded with the number of times you hit the target. So if you hit it twice, you get yourself a cap. If you hit it 3 times, you get yourself a scarf. If you hit it 4 times, you get yourself a scarf and a tunnel book. If you hit it 5 times, you get a cap with a badge. It's just behind you.
Now we've got the opportunity to go feel what it's like to go crawl through the tunnels. We'll see how we get on. Here we go, down into the tunnel.
Show me the way to go home.
No? No? Down you go.
Oh, it's alright. So I'm just bent over I bent my knees slightly. Obviously I'm finding it easier than Ian.
Oh, this is a bit difficult. I've got a bag in front of me.
Oh, it does get a bit smaller, Ian.
Oh, brilliant. And now it's pretty dark.
Right, there's the
And all I'm
20
seeing is
metre.
Matt's ass. We passed a couple of exits. It's quite difficult to get down here. It's quite small. A bit difficult to walk. Oh, this is pretty difficult.
40 metres. So it only gets deeper.
Right, might get out here. Right, I'm getting out.
Okay.
I just came out the 40 metre mark. These tunnels obviously were not designed for people as big as me. So 40 metres and I'm quite out of breath.
My knees are starting to hurt. Whew. So then it goes back up again onto your hands and knees. Oh, nearly there.
Those tunnels were so claustrophobic. In the middle of Ho Chi Minh City there's a water park randomly which has received some questionable reviews online. We found an old VHS lying around of promotional material promoting the park to Westerners. If you like my editing skills in that, I am available for hire at a very moderate rate. For details on everything we got up to, check out the description down below, and also there is a link to the blog where you can read about what Matt thought about our trip. Subscribe to the channel so you can follow us on the next leg of our adventure where we go to the north of Vietnam. Ciao for now!